It's that time again. That time when my hair is too long for me to make an argument that I'm not going for like an emo mid-2000s thing.
You're emo, right?
It's too much work to have like a different strategy for like styling my hair when it's long. It's okay to be an emo. It's okay to be emo. Don't you worry, guys. If you're feeling a little emo, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay, fish. It's okay to be a fish. It's me. I'm feeling it today, man. I'm feeling the speed. Can you tell by my face that I'm feeling the speed? What if I'd rather be Elmo? You can be whatever you want to be. I don't want to cock block you from your dreams. I don't want to cock block you from Elmo. If you want to be Elmo, I'm not going to Elmo block you. Maybe on Twitter, but that's it. I feel like I actually haven't blocked many people on Twitter. Is there a way you can see like how many people you've blocked? I feel like I don't want to see who I'm blocking, but I'm curious. I think that just shows that blocking people does the job. It's just like, I don't even remember who the fuck I blocked. It took me a while to get onto Twitter. I mean, joined Twitter like 10 years ago, but Twitter had been a thing for a while, and I was kind of like, Twitter seems stupid. I'm not going to do that. Then I was right, but then I was on Twitter. For some reason to me, Twitter just kind of almost feels like a social experiment. You know what I mean? Just like at its surface that we just take seriously for some reason. It's just like, all right, anybody ever can just write a little thing here, and then it's in the world now, and you can follow people's little things that they write. Like, why has it become like a political tool? What the fuck happened? When did it get so serious? When did any of this get so serious?
Man.
Oh, fuck. I've been getting like worse at Bowser Throws since now I have a strategy. I feel like before I was just like actually just playing the game, and now that I'm like, okay, if I throw it at precisely this moment from this many turns at this angle, and like because of that now I just fuck it up more. That encapsulates speedrunning a lot, I think. There is so much of it that's there to overthink, and I think if you do, you pay the toll. You pay the think toll, the think tax. Speaking of tax, holy shit, I still have not done my taxes. I'm fucked. I feel like this is the year that I've finally decided to procrastinate on like everything, just to kind of like switch it up. But I'm like not a procrastinator. I had this weird thing in college and high school and stuff where I had like anti-procrastination anxiety. I got anxious about the fact that it would be the last minute and I'd be forced to do something that I didn't want to do. So I would always do my homework like right after I got out of class. And it was almost bad because it would be like, I'd have plans and stuff to do shit afterwards, and I'd be like, no, I can't do that. I have to do my homework right now. And they'd be like, what? Just do it later. I'm like, no, I can't. It was weird. There's a certain kind of mentality that's way more prone to procrastination than other personalities, I feel like. Damn. My throws have been pretty fucking good lately. 1926. What happened in the year 1926? What anime? Anime happened in 1926? Yeah, it's all Felix the Cat. I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, I guess anime existed in 1926, but I think it's just animation. Let me see. I want to see something that's crazy that happened this year. We'll learn about something. On July 10th, 1926, a bolt of lightning strikes Picatinny Arsenal in New Jersey. The resulting fire causes several million pounds of explosives to blow up in the next 2 to 3 days. That's fucking cool. I hope no one died. PCP is first synthesized. Yeah, okay, all right. 1926, the birth year of PCP. Yeah, that sounds about right. Moving on. Sometimes I become hyper aware of the hairs in my nose. What does that mean, chat? I feel them all tingle within the cavity of my nostril. Like yeah, that's my spidey sense. I feel it in my nose. Have you guys seen the new Internet Historian video on Area 51? It's really fucking good. It's real good. The raid on Area 51, what? You don't know about that? The whole like the meme that was just like, we're gonna raid Area 51 because they can't stop all of us or whatever, and then it was so that they can see them aliens. That was big, man. So Internet Historian just put out a video documenting like the beginning of that all the way to the end. It's very cool, very interesting. I didn't know that it ended up being like 3 separate music festivals. It started to become a musical festival because they were like, all right, guys, we can't call it a raid. Let's call it a music festival. So then the guy tried to plan alien stock with this woman. Things got messy, and then the guy did one in Las Vegas. The woman did one in actually nearby, but like nobody came to it. And then there was another one nearby. nearby that also happened for some reason called Alien Stock. So it got like really confusing. It ended after one night because like nobody fucking came to it. Like they were expecting like somewhere between like 200 and like 2,000 people, and 50 people showed up. Sucks. That was probably one of the best parts of it, was that there was an actual slide where they had to present to the military what Naruto running is, and probably had to do a physical demonstration of what it is. If we Naruto run, we can go faster. Good times, simpler times, pre-COVID times. I still remember like this point in like December of 2019 where I was in a car with Corey and Adriana, and Corey was talking to us and he was just like, did you guys hear about that virus that's hitting China or whatever? And we're like, nah, what is it? And they're like, yeah, it's just like killing people. It's insane. And we're like, oh wow, that's crazy. I think we like talked about it. We're like, damn, that would suck if it got over here. That's the moment where it does like a frame cut 3 months later. Yeah, and it sucked. Dude, we thought it was gonna be weeks. I remember when it like first hit, we're like, all right, it's gonna be like this for like 2 weeks. And everyone's like, God, 2 weeks? What the fuck? 2 years later. I mean, it's not like things aren't locked down anymore, but maybe they should be. I don't fucking know. What I think was really interesting about COVID was how much I think it made a lot of people have to kind of stop, take a look at themselves, which I think for some people was good. For maybe other people it was bad, for sure. Definitely for some people it was bad. I think a lot of people made these I'm gonna do this when COVID ends plans. I don't think COVID's gonna have like an end date. I don't think we're gonna have like a big celebration. Everyone's gonna get wet and naked and start fucking hugging up on each other like, yeah, COVID's over. What does COVID being over look like? Like, what are we waiting for? Things like this have happened in the past, you know? In the past 100 years, there have been things like this. You have to remember that not everybody who has a different brain than you is stupid. A lot of people are misguided. I think it's unhelpful to just write somebody off as stupid and move on. I mean, I don't think that ever really solves anything. But also some people are stupid. Yeah, but I think there's something to say more about it's not your responsibility to unstupid people. Also, to those people, you might be stupid to them, and they're not wrong because it's all about perception. What's the actual thing that shows that one of you is smarter than the other? Is that rooted in science, or is it just rooted in your values, you know? I've gone to this high school for 7.5 years. I'm no dummy. Separating yourself from somebody else and saying like, I'm one of the smart ones, those are the stupid people. It kind of like keeps like this kind of just divide and conquer mentality. I mean, I'm not saying that you should join forces with tinfoil hat people, but like, I don't know, maybe just hear what they have to say. Guys who think the earth is flat, don't call them stupid, because then they're just gonna get mad and that's gonna reinforce their beliefs even more. But if you have a conversation with somebody and come to some kind of common ground, I think that's way more helpful. Give flat earthers a little kiss on the lips. Yeah, give them a hug. When somebody says, I think the earth is flat, just give them a hug. You know, Adriana was in a Uber with a flat earther once. I guess they weren't even talking about anything, but then they were just like, I kind of think the earth is flat, but I don't really want to argue about it. I don't know if that's exactly how it went down, but that was just so funny to me. And like, you know, Adriana's amazing at speaking with people and not making them feel like an idiot, so I'm pretty sure she was just like, interesting point of view. Might disagree, but that's okay. I just want out of this flat prison. Take me past the ice barrier. I just want to see what's out there. We're drinking game right now for every time you fuck up in the speedrun, I do a shot. All right, have fun. You'll have a way more fun night if you take a shot every time I don't fuck up. Every time I do a trick like this, just perfectly, you gotta take a shot. It sounds like you really want to go to the hospital, so I'm just saying, just go for it. Yeah, every frame, take a shot. I mean, that is kind of the play. Every time you take a shot, take a shot. Nothing makes you want to drink more than having already drank. Jesus fucking Christ. A lot of people have drank bleach. A lot of people have eaten paint chips. A lot of people ate Tide Pods. I don't know why anybody would eat Tide Pods. They taste kind of weird. Forbidden fruit, yeah. The forbidden gusher. Cinnamon challenge, I kind of understand why that happened. At the surface, like if you don't know how fucking dangerous cinnamon is, it doesn't seem that bad. You're like, oh, I love cinnamon lattes. I love cinnamon muffins. And then they puke. Dude, Australia also has fucking Tim Tams. Tim Tams that are like really fucking good. Fuck, I love Tim Tams. Tim Tams are dangerous when you're not. Dude, Tim Tams are dangerous when you're sober. Dangerous how? You'll fucking puke. At a certain point, just like poison. I think nutmeg is worse. No, nutmeg isn't like toxic. I think there's like hallucinogenic properties of nutmeg eaten at like insane quantities. Poppy seeds will show up as heroin on a drug test. I think in like a large quantity. quantity. I remember I had to take a drug test for a job once, and my mom was freaking out. She was just like, have you had some poppy seeds? I don't want it to show up as heroin or whatever. I'm like, when have you ever seen me eat poppy anything in my life? Apple seeds. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Apple seeds have cyanide in them. Same with cherry pits. Crazy, man. How can cyanide be that bad for us? It's literally in apples. Blue cheese has mold in it. People like freaked out about like, oh my God, did you know this can cause this or whatever? I don't know if the Mountain Dew thing was one of them. You know, where people said like one of the colored agents in Mountain Dew made your like sperm count lower or something. I always figured that was just like an old wives' tale to make people stop drinking Mountain Dew because Mountain Dew is so sugary. I feel like some of these things are just fucking bullshit, right? Maybe kids would be like, oh no, my semen, I hear them crying. Yeah, willing to make that sacrifice for Baja Blast. Fuck a few of the semen.